Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about personalities, entrepreneurship, and investing. And the title of this post is Investing is a Zero Sum Selfish Game. Let's go. The summary is the company that you own produces new goods and services, so that isn't a zero sum game. The second topic is passive ownership is useless to everyone but yourself, and that's the main point of the article. And the third one is that entrepreneurship is a direct contribution to the world, unlike stock picking. And um, investing here is a zero sum game if you take a zoom out view. The purpose of this post is for us to think about our time as stock pickers, how we are using our own time, especially if you have an entrepreneurial personality. You can argue that investing is not a zero sum game because the companies you own are producing goods and services. And by doing so, they are creating value for everybody, the buyer, the company, the investor. That is completely true. Yet, you yourself, the buyer of the company's stock, are an active investor but a passive owner of the company, unless you are buying considerable amounts and have a board position. Your purchase and my purchase of a company's stock is not helping the company in any meaningful way. So if I buy a stock of a company today, they don't care at all if I do or not, and uh, if it's me buying or another person buying. The only exception to this is a company that intends to raise equity money because they need the stock price to go up, and I'd say that that would be the only exception to what I'm saying. So passive ownership equals zero sum. To make it clear, by passive ownership, I mean stock picking too, because um, yes, you are an active investor because you are actively picking stocks, but you are passively owning a company. And let's take, for example, Tesla. By looking at the car division, because they are getting bigger than that uh, lately with the energy and the space ventures. We can see that they are producing a good car that people want. All the workers in it contribute with their time and use raw materials to produce something that never existed. The person that desires a Tesla uses its time in form of money to purchase the good. And all of this means that time plus raw materials equals the new good, which is a car in this example. Then you have time equals money, and that is also truth. And the third one is that a new good, which is the car plus a desire from someone plus money from that person equals a market, someone buying, someone selling, and this is for a good. A service, on the other hand, can be provided only with time. For example, if you give a massage to someone, you barely need any material, you can do it with just your time. Raw material is not mandatory there. My point here is that Tesla is building something. In this case, it's a car. If you own Tesla, you are just betting on an outcome for your own profit, not actually producing that good or service that car. Tesla is. Stock picking with passive ownership is, for this reason, it's very selfish, and that's totally okay. It's just an insight. But if you would like to contribute to a better world, it's 100% useless because you're not producing goods or services. Again, an exception to this is if by chance you pass on your wealth to an entrepreneurial person, and that person will produce those goods and services. I'll leave you with a few action points. The first one is, do I care about contributing to the evolution of humanity? And the second one and final one is, are the companies that I own focused on producing goods and services? That's two questions, and this was a short one, but we'll see you next week.